Yes, Jets. What is going on, Jet fans? Welcome back to another episode of the Jets Ward. I am your host, Ryan Ward, and I'm so excited to be back with you guys. It's been a fun week so far. We've had 2 days of OTAs, voluntary OTAs for the New York Jets, and a lot has been happening. So many cool things. But before we get into the episode tonight, I just want to say, if you have been here before, thank you so much for returning. It is always so much fun having you guys in the Jets Ward, and I love having people who just want to keep coming back for more. If you are new here, welcome. No matter if you're a Jets fan or a fan of another team, you are always welcome in the Jets Ward. I'm always happy to have new people in here, and just excited to talk football with you guys. It doesn't have to be New York Jets. This is a Jets themed channel, but we can talk about any type of team here. I am happy to contribute to anything NFL and help out those who are just learning the game as well. You are still all welcome here. But getting into it, guys, like I said, the Jets have had 2 days of voluntary OTAs so far. Tomorrow they're going to have day 3 of practice. And some of the things that I've been noticing and some of the things that I've been liking are, one, Aaron Glenn spoke today and talked about the participation. The first day there was basically 100% of players there. Veterans, rookies, undrafted guys, people who are been in the league for a while, people who have just gotten into the league, 100% participation there at voluntary. Remember, they don't have to be here, but 100% is something, because this is a new regime. Nobody knows what AG is as a head coach. Nobody knows what Tanner Engstrand is as an offensive coordinator. Steve Wilkes has a known name as a defensive coordinator, and Chris Banjo is a new special teams coordinator as well. So for the players to be there and show up is saying something, that they believe in this program. And that's something that can't be said for our last regime, where we struggled getting people to voluntary OTAs. And this is just great to see. It makes me as a Jet fan feel really, really good when people are buying into the program. They're buying in to what AG is trying to produce, the culture that he's trying to produce here. And going back to day 1, the media wasn't there, but we were seeing some highlights of the practices. And one of the big highlights was Justin Fields just letting the ball rip to a new numbered Xavier Gibson, who has number 3 now. Beautiful ball that he threw to him. Deep ball, beautiful spiral, and just dropped it into Xavier Gibson, who made a really nice catch on the ball. Somebody who is going to need to earn a spot on this team. All right, our wide receiver room is wide open right now. There's a lot of players that need to step up. And later on in this video, I'm going to go over players that I think players that I'm really excited to watch in the OTAs and to hear from. But today we had the media there, and they were saying a couple good things, some things that are not really big concerns at this point because they're not in full gear. One of the big things, Rich Cimini tweeted that Jermaine Johnson was at practice, but he was working off to the side, not with the team, because he had a serious injury last year, torn Achilles. So he's recovering from that. So he was working off to the side, which is great that he's there. Problem is, one of the things that he tweeted, like Rich Cimini tweeted, was that he's looking like he might not be ready for training camp, which is a month away. Now, that's concerning, because normally with how well his training has been going, his recovery, you'd really want him to be ready. You don't want him to rush him back because you don't want him to get hurt. But the edge room for the New York Jets, other than Will McDonald, Quinnen Williams, some of the guys that we signed, Tyler Barron, and from the draft, it's pretty barren, no pun intended. And there are some good free agents still out there. Jadeveon Clowney is still out there that you could give a 1-year deal to. Zadarius Smith is still out there, who played in AG's system last year. So there's players you can go target just in case just in case Jermaine Johnson is not ready to go for training camp. And it's going to take him a while to get back into the groove of things as well. Even if he's ready for training camp, it wouldn't hurt to bring one of these guys in for a 1-year deal, just to ease it back in for Jermaine Johnson, so that he doesn't have to give everything and risk getting another injury again. That's a negative that I've seen. Positive, though, Will McDonald was having a day today. The past 2 days, he's been killing it in the backfield basically the whole day. Now, I get it. Defense normally looks better in OTAs. It's not full go, or it's full go, but it's not pads and stuff like that. So the lineman can't really get into you and everything. But from what we were seeing, Will McDonald was showing off his skill set. And AG had a lot of great things to say about him. And says that he's 15 pounds heavier as well, which might help him set the edge, which is something the Jets fans said needs to happen. He needs to get better in the run stuffing game, run defense. He's a great pass rusher, had a 10-sack season last year. If he can start working on that run defense as well, the guy can be a 3-down edge rusher, which would be amazing as a young player for him who has so much potential. Another thing, though, with Will McDonald doing so well, the offensive line struggled. Justin Fields started off really good, 4 for 4, throwing some nice screens. Jeremy Ruckert got involved. Arian Smith had a couple good catches today, which is really good to see. Alan Lazard had a good catch. Jermaine Johnson. Garrett Wilson and Justin Fields still seem to have that connection, which is really, really good as well. But there were some big throws that he did miss. He missed Josh Reynolds on a wide open corner pass. Missed a couple of throws because of the pressure. The offensive line, I understand it's OTAs and not full go. If it goes into training camp and it's still like that, that's going to be a concern, but I'm not worried about it right now. Overall, I'm just really happy to see the guys getting to work with the rookies, the veterans, and everybody that seems just to be buying into what AG is producing. Now, getting into what I'm really excited to see and what I want to continue seeing as we get into training camp tomorrow with the last day of OTAs and into training camp in a month. I'm interested to talk about this coaching staff. Now, we got AG. He is a brand new coach. He's a head coach. It seems like the practices he has going and the intensity that he's bringing, you're seeing the pictures and the videos of him high-fiving players, talking with players, getting really excited that they're back touching the grass again. It's going to be interesting to still see how this goes as it goes on with these OTAs and practices, training camps, as we get closer to the regular season. It seems like he has a plan. Just interested to see how this plan goes out. Tanner Engstrand's a big one as well. We see him in the pictures as well, in the videos of him high-fiving his players, his receivers, talking with Justin Fields, which is really cool. He's a new play caller. He's called plays in college and everything, but never in the NFL. This is something that is very, very interesting to see. How can he change the offense that we had with Nathaniel Hackett last year and everything else that was going on? How can he make this a more modern offense? What is it going to look like? How is he going to put his twist on things, especially now since the tush push has not been banned? Can he utilize that in our own offense with a very mobile quarterback in Justin Fields and a bigger quarterback than Jalen Hurts? So this is something that it's interesting to see. How are the players going to respond to his new offensive system? How is this offensive system going to work in AG's system? So I'm really interested to see how Tanner Engstrand is going to do as well, and reports that we hear about him going on. Next one, Steve Wilks. It's a new defense. Steve Wilks can run a 4-3, which this defense is built for. The players that are here are made for a 4-3. He can run a 3-4. He can run multiple defenses. Steve Wilks has had a successful career as a defensive coordinator. Now I'm interested to see how ferocious, how aggressive this defense is going to be, because we have players that are built for aggression. Quincy Williams, built for aggression. Quinnen Williams, for a defensive lineman, built for aggression. We got Jamie and Sherwood. How is he going to respond in a new defense? Take that leadership role, that next step as a leader. How is Sauce Gardner going to respond? How is A.Z. Thomas, Stevenson, Cisco, all of these players who are playing in a brand new system? How is it going to work out? How are they going to gel? That's something that's going to be interesting to see as well as we get into it. And one coach that nobody's really talking about, Chris Banjo. He is a brand new special teams coordinator, and this is first year as a coordinator, special teams coordinator. So it's interesting to see concepts that he has for our special teams. Who's he going to pick as our kick returner, punt returner? What formations is he going to have? I know it's special teams, but it's a very important part of the game. AG wants to succeed in all three facets of the game: offense, defense, special teams. These are the three coaches who are in charge of all that. AG wants to be the CEO. He wants to be in on everything: offense, defense, also special teams. These are the three coaches who we have to put our trust in. The only one who is a veteran at this is Wilks. So I trust it there. Tanner Engstrand and Banjo are new at this. They are younger coaches getting their first crack at an OC and a special teams coordinator position. So it's interesting to see how these coaches work together, how it forms, how it gels together, which I'm really excited. And so far, so good. A lot of players are saying that they love it. So many players are buying in. Let's see how this keeps going. I'm really putting a lot of stock in this coaching staff. And I think the Jets are too. New system, new regime, new culture. Let's see how that can continue as offseason goes on. Now, that's our coaching staff, who I'm really excited to see. Next, we got Justin Fields. Justin Fields is a very interesting one. This offense is predicated on how well he can do. And from what we're seeing so far, he's got a new throwing motion. It looks more like a more fluid throwing motion. His arm is still as strong as we knew it to be. Now, it's still, you don't make the team, and AG said it perfectly today. You don't make the team in your underwear. There's no pads yet. Let's see how Justin Fields does when training camp starts to get going. He's got a lot of players. He's got some weapons, ones that he's used to with Garrett Wilson. He had a beautiful ball to Xavier Gibson yesterday. Let's see how things start to go. How quick is he going to pick up this offense? Everything that we've been hearing from AG about Fields is all good things. Leadership is there. Quiet confidence. Does not need to be a superstar quarterback or a diva quarterback like we might have had with Aaron Rodgers. This quarterback, Justin Fields, tons of upside. Coaching staff putting a lot of confidence. Head coach giving him all the confidence in the world. Let's see how he takes that. This is the big stage in New York. He's played in Chicago. He played in Pittsburgh. New York is a much different beast. The fans here are rabid. We are thirsty for success, and we want Justin Fields to be that one. So he's going to be one that we're going to keep our eye on to see how he does. So far, so good. Doing all the right things, saying all the right things, and performing the way we want him to. But he is somebody who's going to be getting a close eye from me specifically, because I'm a big fan of his. I want him to succeed. I want him to be the franchise quarterback for this Jets team. And I want him to succeed here because I think he still has so much talent. And this is his last shot, so he needs to bring it in these OTAs. Now, continuing on, Garrett Wilson. He's very interesting. He's on his last year of his deal. And today when he was at the podium, he talked about a lot of different things. He was talking about Justin Fields, rekindling that relationship that they had when he found out Justin Fields was going to be his quarterback. Really excited. He's got a great relationship with him. It was all smiles when he heard Justin Fields was coming in as the Jets quarterback. The one thing that I really was happy to hear, though, he wants to be a Jet for life. He said that they asked him, why are you here? Why not hold out for a new contract? And he basically said he wants to be a part of this. He wants to be a part of the change in culture. He wants to be a part of the success that the Jets are going to have in this change. He wants to be a Jet for life, and that's something that Jets fans love to hear. Sauce Gardner has said this. Now Garrett Wilson saying this. Darren Muji, you got to get these guys signed long-term. I understand. And he has said that him and his agent have been talking to the Jets about a long-term extension, which is really, really good to hear. I'm really excited about that. We've seen some beautiful catches from him and Justin Fields. The connection is there. Let's see how that continues going on. And let's hope these deals get done between him and Sauce and Garrett Wilson with the Jets. I really want them to be long-term guys. They are culture creators. They are leaders. At their young age, this is a young team. I think we only have like 2 or 3 guys that are 30 or over on this team. This is a young team, and we have some really great young leaders on this team. Garrett Wilson is one of them and needs to be locked up for a long, long time with the New York Jets. Next, another one that I'm really interested to see. Justin Fields is our starter. Tyrod Taylor is our backup. We are in a competition for QB3. Brady Cook is somebody who was brought in as an undrafted free agent. He's competing against Adrian Martinez for that third quarterback spot. And he's somebody who I really like. Armand Membu vouches. He was his quarterback in college. This kid could be a solid backup in the future. And if he performs really well, could do some great things. Great leader. He was a captain in college. I'm really interested to see how he picks up this new defense and what he can bring to the table when it comes to the quarterbacks and that competition for the QB3 position. Because I think the Jets are going to carry 3 quarterbacks on this roster. and I'm really hoping Brady Cook is the third one. But it's all about how he performs, how he keeps his head up, how he performs in this offense, how he grasps the playbook, seeing what they do. So Brady Cook is one that I'm really interested in watching and hearing about as well. Another one, Xavier Gipson. I made a video recently about cut candidates for the New York Jets. Xavier Gipson was on there because looking at the Jets roster receiving, they have Alan Lazard, Garrett Wilson, Josh Reynolds, Malachi Moore, Jamal Pritchett, who they just signed. They got Daimir something as well. They just, as an undrafted free agent from Louisville, I believe. They got Tyler Johnson that they just signed. They got Irv Charles, who is still here as well. He plays receiver, but he's more of a special teams guy. Xavier Gipson is falling lower and lower and lower on this receiving roster. And he could be a cut candidate. So he has to step up and have a monster OTA, monster training camp if he wants to stay on this New York Jets team. So he is one who really needs to step up and really, really, really impress this Jets staff. I like the player. He's a stand-up, classy guy. He seems like a good teammate. He seems like a good person. Can he do what it takes to step up? The old regime loved this kid to a fault. Can he improve himself to earn a spot on this roster? Or is he going to be a cut casualty? The jury's still out on him, but he's somebody who I'm interested to hear about as well. Now, continuing on, the offensive line. The Jets have a brand new, or not even brand new, a young, star-studded offensive line. They got Olu Fashanu as left tackle. They got John Simpson as left guard, Joe Tippmann as the center. They got Elijah Vera Tucker as our right guard. And we got Armand Membu as our new first-round right tackle. This is a young, up-and-coming, star-studded offensive line. How are they going to mesh? We saw them all out there running together, doing their drills together. It's all about the cohesiveness. Now, 4 of these guys worked together last year, which is already a great start. How is Armand Membu going to function in that? How is he going to blend? How is he going to mesh well? And honestly, I'm really excited to see what this offense can do because this could be a really good one for years and years and years to come. So they're people that I'm really interested in watching as well. And honestly, guys, that is all I got for you guys in this one. Those are what I'm interested in when it comes to OTAs. OTAs have started kicking off. The last day of it for the Jets is tomorrow. I'm really excited hearing all this news. It seems really good for the Jets as of now. AG is getting the buy-in that people really wanted. He's saying the right things. He's intense. He's always talking about coaching and teaching and getting these players right and talking about how these coaches are going to do whatever they can to make these players successful. And the biggest thing, too, is he doesn't care about just the players, the individual players. He wants the people here as a team, see how they work together. All right? And that is great to hear. Robert Saleh said when he first got here that he wants to get people paid. That was his biggest thing. And it sounds good at first, but then they can end up getting paid somewhere else. We want players who want to be here. We want people who want to do well here. Stay here. Keep your young core here for the New York Jets. AG seems like he's all in on the New York Jets, which is great. And the players are backing it up. The coaches are backing it up. Just from the 100% buy-in, that is incredible to know that all of your players are buying into your system, that there's respect there and everything like that. And hearing the players speak and how they rave about AG and the coaching staff, that is what Jets fans want to hear. And so far, I'm really enjoying it. I'm excited to hear what day 3 comes, what happens in day 3, how everything goes then. Hope they clean up some things on the offensive line. Will McDonald, I hope he still continues to be a beast. Hope Jermaine Johnson recovers really well. But guys, let me know what you guys think in this video. Is there anything that I missed that you really think is important from these past 2 days of OTAs? Let me know down in the comments. And again, guys, people who watch this video, about 95% of you guys who watch my videos are not subscribed. Please, when you come in, just hit that little subscribe button. It always makes me so happy, and I'd really, really appreciate it. It helps the channel out so much. We're doing so well. We're over 13. We're at 13 plus 100 subscribers right now, which is an incredible thing, almost at 1,400. And I couldn't have done it without all of you guys. You guys make this channel what it is. You make it so much fun for me to make videos for you. Please hit that subscribe button. Enjoy these videos. Comment down below because I always love hearing from you guys. And thank you so much for joining me in the Jets Ward. Have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you next time.